What's good, YouTube? We are back here with another video, and as the title says, I'm taking my M3 to Colorado once again. I'm going up to Colorado to visit my girlfriend, but before we make that trip, we have to do some maintenance to the M3. Recently, I've been getting check engine lights for my primary O2 sensor, so Ecs Tuning hooked us up, sent us out an O2 sensor. They also sent us out 2 secondary ones, and we also have an oil change kit from them. And last but not least, we also have new motor mounts, because when I did have my hood exit, I did notice my motor flexing quite a bit. So hopefully those motor mounts help out. We have new motor mounts. These are 034 motor mounts, so they are a little bit stiffer than stock, but they're still very streetable. We have an oil change kit with liquid moly 5W40. Came with the filter, drain plug, and the washer. And then we also have some new O2 sensors. We have a primary and 2 secondary ones. So this is everything that's going to go into the M3 before we make the trip down to Colorado. All right, to do the primary O2 sensor on this car, it is very, very easy. It's literally right there on the down pipe. And all we have to do is remove this coupler right here, remove that valve cover, and then another cover underneath that, unclip the wiring harness, and then we just unbolt the sensor. And then we could put our new one in, and it should be good to go. We should have no more error codes. I did pull this one out a couple days ago, clean the connector, clean the O2 sensor, and it seems to be running good. But we might as well just throw in a brand new one because we know this one has issues. And the reason why this one probably has issues is because of the hood exit that we are running. And I kind of kept hitting anti-lag with it to see flames out of the hood. So that's probably another reason why. And I did get caught up in the rain a couple times. So that's probably why this O2 is cooked. All right, so we got the primary O2 done, and then underneath the car, right there, 2 brand new secondaries as per the tuner's request. And now I'm gonna work on the motor mounts. Not really gonna film it, but it is pretty self-explanatory. I gotta take off this shield down here, and then the camera could kind of see the motor mounts right there. I believe it's like some E-bits, like 3 E-torques from the bottom, and then 1 nut at the top, probably a 13, I'm assuming. So seems like there is pretty good access to that one. This one might be a little harder, but hopefully it's still not too bad. We'll see how it goes. But next time I pick up the camera, everything will pretty much be done. So for the past couple days while driving the M3, I noticed my eyes kind of burning, getting fumes to the cabin, right? Well, look closer right here. That's why. This flex joint is cooked, brother. Fuck. So now the M3 is at a halt for the day until tomorrow. Hopefully Speedway has this in stock, and hopefully my buddy can get this welded up for me. And yeah, we'll see. We'll pick this video back up tomorrow. All right, it is the next day, and we got the flex pipe fixed. After work, I went to Speedway Motors, got this new flex pipe, and I had my buddy at Ease for an Auto welded in. So now it is time to test fit it and make sure it all fits. Fingers crossed, hopefully it does fit, because obviously we didn't have the M3 there for him to go off of it. So we made some markings, and hopefully it fits. All right, everything underneath is buttoned up. The new motor mounts are in, downpipe is in. Here are the old motor mounts. They're actually not that bad. This is the driver side one. This one is still pretty stiff. This is the passenger side one. This one moves quite a bit, but they're still not like crazy bad. I don't really see any cracking or anything on them, but these stiffer motor mounts overall should feel better for my car. And I do have that chassis mount shifter in there as well. So having these motor mounts will also benefit the chassis mount shifter. All right, the M3 is all good now. Now we're gonna go drive it and see how it feels. All right, you guys, just got back from doing a couple rips and this thing is 100% again. That O2 was definitely the issue. Now this thing feels like it has full power. It feels so much quicker with this new O2 in there. Tomorrow I'm gonna pack up the car and then we're gonna head out to Colorado. Alright, you guys, today's the day where we leave to Colorado. It is like 10:15 in the morning right now. Probably gonna leave here in about 15 minutes. M3 is all packed up. We have like my clothes and stuff right there, some camera gear right there, and then my other stuff up there. And then in the trunk we have some tools. Nothing too crazy. We have like my Milwaukee guns in there, a tire patch kit, small little jack, and then this V4 90p set. While we're down there, we are going to do one mod to my girl's M4. So stay tuned and you guys will see. But it's about to be a 6-7 hour drive or so. And yeah, we'll see you guys soon. Maybe I'll film some scenery stuff. There's not much to see though. Honestly, it's just a bunch of flat land until you actually get into Colorado. Then you can kind of see some mountains. But yeah, this drive is pretty boring. But maybe I'll pick up the camera if I see anything interesting. All right, so we've done a little over an hour now. That's how much time we got left. I should be there. Time changes, so I should be there at about 4 o'clock Colorado time. And my voice is just getting worse and worse. But yeah, this is what keeps happening. Keep getting stuck behind freaking semis, trying to pass other semis. And it's raining, but it's not bad, so I can still go at a decent pace. But yeah, I'll pick up the camera once again, give you guys another update maybe in another hour or so. See you guys in a bit. All right, just stopped for the first time. Went to the bathroom real quick. I think we still have 4 hours left. We're about to see once the thing goes back on. All right, we got, yeah, a little under 4 hours left. I've been putting my exhaust valve off. There we go. Makes it so much quieter with the exhaust valve on, but yeah, we are not halfway, but getting close. Pick the camera back up next time. Probably be a fill up at the gas station or something. Alright guys, we are officially halfway there. Probably gonna stop for gas whenever the next gas station pops up. We're not completely empty yet, but I figured I might as well fill up, and then hopefully by the time we get there, I'll be empty, so I can throw a full 85 in this thing. Before, or last time I did the trip, I wasn't able to do full E because I still had some pump gas in my tank, and I still filled up when I got there. And I think the highest number I ever saw was like E67 or something like that in my MHD app. And we need to hit over E70 to be at full power, so I'm gonna try to run this thing dry and then fill up with E when we get to Colorado, so we'll see how that goes. All right, we're stopped here at a Casey's. Usually they never have E85, at least not back at home, but this one does, so we're gonna fill this thing up with E85. Looks like it's $2.17, and hopefully by the time we get to Colorado it goes to E again, and at least we'll have some sort of mixture of E in this thing, so hopefully we can get over E70 when we're in Colorado. But I think I have like 2 hours and 20 minutes left or something. We're getting pretty close. All right, guys, I wanted to stop here last time, but I didn't, so I finally did this time. Sick. This is a cool place to pull over. We got that cool ass sign right there, but we're basically here in Colorado now. All right, so Colorado's law is to stay to the right unless you're passing, right? Let's go into the right lane and see how this is like. Literally way bouncier than the left lane for some reason. Why does the right lane suck so bad? Like, look at this. I'm like da 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 da. And then if you go back to the left lane, way smoother. Why do they expect you to stay in the right shitty ass lane, bro? Alright, we made it here to my girl's place. This is her F82. We'll go through this later because we do have a mod to do to it. But we're finally here. My back is killing me. I'm gonna go inside and eat. All right, we just finished eating dinner. Now we're gonna work on my girlfriend's 2020 M4 comp. That's a manual and fully loaded with all 6 buttons. But as you can see, she has white DRLs, and we are gonna switch that up right now. To swap out these DRLs, it is very easy, very simple. Just 3 Torx bits right here. And then if we look over at the new one, there's 2 wire connectors. Just unplug it, put the new one in, and that's it. Very simple. There's one. Boom. Here we go. Correctly. There we go. Alright, guys, so we got one side done. Fuck. Alright, guys, so we got one side done, and then. Alright, guys, we finished one side, so now we're going to go turn it on and see the difference.
Cheers.
All right, so here's the yellow side, and here's the white side. Let me know down in the comments what you guys think, but I know she likes that yellow side, so we're about to finish up this side. Super easy, super fast to do. I think it only took us like 5 minutes. All right, we got it all done, and there's mine compared to hers. As you can see, OEM icons. The DRLs are super bright on these things, like insanely bright, blinding the camera. And compared to mine, a little bit dimmer, but they're still way brighter than the V1s. So yeah, a little side-by-side comparison right there.
The next day.
All right, so me and my girl have just been driving around all day, filming TikToks and stuff. Well, actually, we just wrapped that as, but feeling that wasn't me. About to go to the mountains, do a little driving up there, take a look at some scenery. Hopefully we can make it up there before the sun goes down. It's literally like, let's see, 4:30 and the sun's already setting, which is sucks. Hate this daylight saving shit. And that SUV going crazy. But yeah, see you guys in a bit once we make it out to the mountains. I don't know if you guys can see, but the view of the mountains from here is sick. I'm from Nebraska. We got nothing like this in Nebraska, but the scenery is just so cool. It's so different. I love it out here. All right, me and my girl up on the mountains, pulled off to this area. The view is sick. I don't know if you guys can see that well on camera, but you could literally see like the whole city out there. Yeah, I think we're gonna continue up, see if we can get better views and whatnot. But yeah, this is cool. Driving on mountains is sick. In Nebraska, we do not have any back roads. We just have straight cornfields. Nothing cool out there, so cool experience to drive on the mountain road. All right, we're at SLS. There's actually a lot of people here, and it's pretty cold out, but we're about to walk around, see what's up. This thing's pretty cool. Wide body and stuff.
Hey guys, I'm taking over recording my favorite cars with the meet. Beautiful color, sexy G80, amazing. Bay is popping up the hood. Boom, 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 boom.
You gonna record this whole time, honey?
No, I'm not even.
Yeah, you are recording.
Fuck! This fucking color. Holy fuck. Holy fuck. I guess. Here's my Pookie's boyfriend's crazy ass 340. Look at this. Oh. Yeah. E92. Is it manual? Yes. It's manual. Fuck yeah.
Alright, you guys, it is the next day. Last night after SLS, we didn't go to the second location. We just went home after that, but we got a couple runs in. We got like a 5.0 Mustang. I'm pretty sure it was probably stock because we kind of walked that dude.
that you?
Yeah. And then we kind of went against this G80. And then, yeah, I'll show you guys the dash cam clips of what happened. Unfortunately, the clip did not save. I forgot to hit the save button on the dash cam, so it got overridden. So yeah, we kind of went one run. I don't know if like we honked or anything, but we kind of just did like a little fun pull. And then our second one, we were gonna do a 40, and we were actually gonna go for it. I saw someone flying up behind us, and yeah, I noticed that it was a cop, so I didn't go, but the G80 went for a bit, and then yeah, he just pulled off the highway right after that. Hopefully I have the dash cam footage. Hopefully I was able to show you guys that stuff, because my dash cam has been like randomly clipping other stuff, so hopefully it doesn't get overwritten. But yeah, now we're about to go to dinner. It's the next day. It's like 5 p.m. We didn't do much today. Just hung out at home. But yeah, we're about to go get some dumplings, try out a dumpling place. So maybe I'll film some of that. All right, we're here at Nana's, and this is everything we're getting for our first little run. We have these firecrackers. That's it for the front side. On the back side, we're trying out the chive and pork dumplings, and then also dumpling roulettes, and then some fried rice, shrimp fried rice, and then some mochi as well. And we're also probably gonna get some bao buns, so we'll see how all that stuff goes once it comes out. All right, we got some Thai tea, and high key, this stuff schmack. This is good. Our shrimp fried rice is out. We're about to try it. This fried rice buzz. All right, about 2 minutes later, we f***ed this all up. It's all gone. All right, babe, what'd you think of the Thai tea?
This was an 8 out of 10.
What'd you think about the fried rice?
9 out of 10 plus.
Open that thing up. Just steaming. Our pork buns are out now. These look interesting. All right, we killed the roulette one. Green was like the cabbage one, kind of ass, but the rest of them are pretty good. And now, which one is this again, babe?
Pork and chives.
Pork and chives? This is just pork and chive one, so we're about to try those. We kind of forgot that we got these firecracker rolls or something. This is supposed to be appetizer. It's supposed to come out first, but we're full, and yeah. We still have mochi after this. All right, babe, what do you rate the firecracker stuff?
10 out of 10.
To end it all off, we got strawberry mochi. What'd you think of the mochi, baby?
10 out of 10.
How about the whole experience?
I'd say a solid 9.5.
So if y'all want to come try this place out, shit, we recommend it. Chat, this shit was $101. Holy f***, and that's before tipping. Hey guys, we're back at my girl's house after the restaurant. That food was pretty dang good. And this is my last night here in Colorado. Tomorrow morning I leave and go back home to Nebraska. Yeah, the next clip you see will be on the way back home. But let me know down in the comments if you guys enjoyed this type of vlog style video, I guess, with like me and my girl and whatnot. But we'll be back in Nebraska soon. All right, you guys, it's the next morning at about 8:30 a.m. And yeah, about to head back home. Gotta say bye to my girl, and until next time. All right, guys, a little update on the trip. Got about 3 hours, 30 minutes left. I filled up right before leaving Colorado, and then I filled up again when I got to half tank on my fuel gauge. So hopefully when I get back into town, I'll be at E, like at the very, very, very bottom of E, so I can just fill up with E85 and have over E70 so I can be at full power again. Yeah, the drive up is going smooth, nothing wrong, fingers crossed nothing else happens. But yeah, it looks like we're gonna get into some rain as I get closer to home. But yeah, M3's doing great. Alright, you guys, we made it back home in one piece, but there's one slight problem with the M3. As you can see, that back wheel is aired out. I think that bag back there is leaking, sadly, so it's causing the rear end to look pretty low right now. If we go in here, the controller turns on. X-band, K-band. Yep, 0 PSI on that side. So I'm gonna figure that out tomorrow. I do have to go back to work tomorrow, so I'll probably just drive the MDX to work tomorrow. But that is it for this Colorado trip video. Hopefully you guys liked this style of video. Probably will do more of these whenever I hang out with my girl or whenever she comes down here. If you guys like this vlog type of thing, lifestyle type of stuff, let me know down in the comments. Bit of a change up from what I usually do. But yeah, hope you guys enjoyed the video. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe. See you guys in the next one. Peace.